Hey guys, JB from Stork here. Bringing out a couple more triples from Clash of Clans. We have another Town Hall 15 who is holding his own in Legends League. Offensively, he can definitely do it. Town Hall 15 versus Town Hall 16. Defensively, obviously a little tough even as a Town Hall 16 being up in Legends League. However, let's make lemonade out of lemons here. Try to make the best of it, have some fun, get some creative attacks out there. So Tommy is going to start us off with a Sarch Rider army. He has a couple of those. He has some E-Titans in his army as well. And he's having some success there, coming from a former Super Archer user. It definitely has a place in my heart. I'm definitely not as brave as I once was using super archers, but we definitely have some guys that are still having success with super archers after that nerf to the super archers, where the giant bombs and bombs obviously do more against them. It's definitely a little bit trickier. However, so many people are also trying to prevent spam, which can open things up for your Lalo attacks, for your Sarch attacks. So let's go ahead and dive into the replay here. So this is another nearly maxed out Town Hall 16. Definitely has some good Super Archer spots for it. Having defenses that are stacked together that much, probably trying to prevent some of those spam armies just to have more of a dense core with high DPS, which obviously will take down your Rit Riders. Can be pretty susceptible to your Valkyrie armies though, if you have a lot of Valkyries in there that can tear through things. So here he's definitely going to get some decent value from the Super Archers. That's the biggest thing, but Super Archers are also great at creating pathing. I've talked about that in other videos. It's the pathing, the pathing, the pathing. Okay, so once you have that established, Tommy does a good job of pulling or luring out the clan castle troops to try to prevent them from slowing down or damaging the main push of his army. If you don't do that and you get stacked up in those dense high DPS armies, that can definitely cause some issues. But he chooses near the 3 o'clock side because I haven't talked to him, but I imagine he's trying to get to that mono and the ricochet pretty early. So if he has to use his warden ability early, that's fine because he's getting through some of the heaviest defenses that are left on the base. He could have obviously chosen near the 9 o'clock side as well, but then he'd have that back end ricochet and mono to deal with. Okay, so the rest of it after a Sarch army, you just kind of finish up the pathing. You have to create the rest of the pathing, and then after that, it's kind of all she wrote. You just kind of watch and time your hero abilities, and just let the army cook. Those single Inferno towers, though, on the back end can be a problem. Having E-Titans in the army, though, is really nice for your skeleton spells that come up, or if you don't quite get through all your clan castle troops. Even though you don't have a poison with some of the Super Archer armies, you can still handle clan castle troops okay because your E-Titans have so much hit points, but they also have that passive ability. All right, here's another replay from Tommy Boy. Another Sarch Rider with those E-Titans inside his army comp as well. Let's go ahead and give this one a watch. This one has a little bit more gaps, so Tommy has to take a little bit of a gamble here to land near a large gap to get the value that he wants. Obviously, with Super Archers, you want to be able to get the clan castle pulled as well. You don't really have much for spell space to take care of a clan castle. If you're bringing E-Titans, those definitely help take care of it. He did go ahead and freeze that sweeper just to kind of be safe, because if you aren't able to scout and actually see the angle of attack for those sweepers, sometimes they can really mess you up. So he went ahead and froze that just to make sure that he could get the drop that he wanted to. It doesn't quite get the monolith down, which ends up being not too big of a deal here, but does get the clan castle pulled so that he can deal with that. Super important to get the clan castle pulled away, like I said in the last replay, just so that you don't have to handle, especially ice golems, but there's also some witches inside this one that can have a pretty big impact on slowing down your heroes on top of the ice golems, just because, especially with the witch buff a little bit, the skelly is coming out sooner. So in this case, he's attacking Eagle side. There's quite a few major defenses up there. Those back end ricochets can cause a problem, but we'll just kind of see how he handles everything here to make sure that he can tear through it. Sometimes you'll play the world champion. I kind of like her as a wild card, essentially. You can play her on the inside, play her on the outside. I think the idea here was knowing that the monolith was up and everything was pathing away from the monolith. He played her inside to make sure that monolith went down early. So really that was a good play by Tommy Boy here to get rid of that as soon as possible so that his Root Riders and heroes with E-Titans could tear through everything on the rest of the base. Also ended up activating that Rage Tower before his troops got there, which we'll see here is actually going to help him out quite a bit. So everything's on the outside here, but with those E-Titans and the Queen alive, he can still reach just about everything. Everything's open to that Inferno Tower, but those Root Riders do end up kind of passing back and forth. A little zigzag style to clean up the base here. And really, that's all she wrote. He ends up having quite a bit left at the end here to take care of the Ricochet. Really, the hit points on those E-Titans, even at Town Hall 15 level, are pretty strong. I haven't played with the new level at Town Hall 16 yet myself. I'm pretty excited to try those out, though. Mine are in the lab right now, so we'll kind of see what happens. There we have it, though. There's another triple for a Town Hall 15 versus 16 in Legends League. Town Hall 15s, get those trophies. Let's see what's up.